Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on Full Take Sports, and today I'm giving you guys my full take on the Indianapolis Colts. Super excited for this team, and yeah, let's get into it. Before we do get into it though, this is my content, this is my second channel, so go check it out. I don't really post a lot on there, but sometimes I'll be playing games and stuff, so yeah, this is my content. Alright, rocking with the Indianapolis Colts, and let's get into it. So, obviously, this team, in my opinion, definitely disappointed last year, coming in at 4-12-1. It is a struggling season. I don't know if you want to blame that on the coaching. Obviously, once Jeff Saturday got there, you can definitely blame that on the coaching. But, say whatever you want about Frank Reich. I don't know what happened to this team last year. I know they had some injuries, and, it kind of messed them up. But Matt Ryan did not play like we thought he was. This team, in my opinion, did not play like I thought they would. I thought this team would make the playoffs, go like 10-7 or something. That did not happen. So, yeah. But this year, hoping the injuries do not hold them back. Now you have a new coach. You have Shane Steichen, who's really good offensive guy. I love what he did with the Eagles. I love what he did with Jalen Hurts. I'd love to see what he can do with Anthony Richardson and what he can do in that offense. And what a catch there from Michael Pittman. But anyways, speaking of Michael Pittman, great wide receiver core, great running room, or great running game with Jonathan Taylor. You still have Quentin Nelson on that offensive line that I know definitely underperformed last year. But there's certainly some weapons on this offense, and you combine that with Anthony Richardson. He's going to be an athlete. It's going to get him out of some trouble early in his career. He's going to learn, but he has some good mentors around him. He has Gardner Minshew. He has Sam Ehlinger, who I know is a younger guy, but he's a really, really smart quarterback. And, if he's willing to, he could definitely help out Anthony Richardson's development. Now, I know some people don't like to help out, opposing quarterbacks, even if they're on the same team. Ryan Tannehill. Yeah, but I still think this team could be good. They still have a really good defense. I like their defense. I like what I see on that roster. I love the new coach with Shane Steichen. I think Anthony Richardson will be better than we expect because he just has so many people to learn from. Good coach for Anthony Richardson and Shane Steichen, even though it is his first year. And, of course, the mentors and the absolute weapons. Read option game is going to go crazy with Jonathan Taylor because you can't just not go attack Jonathan Taylor, but at the same time, Anthony Richardson's pull-out game is crazy. No pause. I mean it in every way. But, yeah. I just don't know what happened last year. Just too many injuries. And so this year, I can just not trust them. I really do like the team. I like the coach, but I just don't see them winning all that many games because they're in a tough conference. And after what I had them doing last year, I couldn't do it again. I can't put myself in that situation again. We're going to give Anthony Richardson some time to learn and grow. And I have them coming in at 5-12, 3-3 in the division. And, yeah. So, let's get into the schedule review. And let's do our thing. Also, super excited for Alec Pierce's second year to see what he can do. I really did like him at Cincinnati, catching passes from Desmond Ridder. Of course, I'm a Falcons fan, so I was been watching, the highlights and everything. But Alec Pierce, pretty good. Just didn't have a great year last year, but we'll see what he can do this year. Anyways, moving on, we have the schedule. So starting off week 1, we have them going at home versus the Jaguars to start off the year. Okay, week 1. I'm going to say Anthony Richardson's going to be starting, and even if he's not, I'm still going to give them the win, 20-21. Okay, I'm going to give the Jaguars a little bit of time to learn some things. It's week 1. That offense is going to take time to get together. So sometimes a little bit worse teams do end up winning in week 1, and that's what I have the Colts doing. Anthony Richardson gets a great start to his career along with Shane Steichen. So now you go at the Texans, 2 divisional games in a row. You are going to lose that one, 16-17, another 1-point loss. It's tough, but they have a really good defense. I think D'Amico Ryans is going to try and negate the scrambling as much as possible, especially with the young team, which the Texans have. It's going to be a little bit easier to stop a running quarterback. So you guys lose that one. You're now 1-1. Then you go at the Ravens. The Ravens offense is starting to heat up. Okay, they got Todd Monken. Lamar Jackson is a superior version of what Anthony Richardson is. So I think the Ravens get the dub in that one, 14-24. You're at Baltimore. You're not gonna win. All right, they're gonna be listening to their pregame hype stuff, or hype songs. Dugalugan and everything. Bro, that TikTok song is crazy. But anyways, moving on. Week 4. You're now 1-2. You go at home versus the Rams. Okay, the Rams were not a great team last year, but you do lose that one. The Rams, I think, are going to be a new branded team after what happened last year. They had a whole lot of injuries, so they're coming back. They win that one, 27-17. Their offense, Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, is just going to get points. I don't know. Then you go at home versus the Titans, and you get a dub in that one, 28-23. Obviously, I made this prediction before they got DeAndre Hopkins, but you get the dub. All right, you do your thing. Okay, I'm not exactly sure why, but you get it done. All right, that defense is going to be all up on that offensive line, and Ryan Tannehill is just going to have no time to throw the ball, and Derrick Henry is getting older, so you guys can stop him up. And you guys get your second win of the season, now 2-3. Then you go at the Jaguars. You're not going to beat them twice in the year. Now that they've warmed up, you're going to lose that one in Duval. You lose that one 14-28. Calvin Ridley is just going to be too hard to stop, along with all the other weapons with Trevor Lawrence has. And they have a great linebacker unit, so that's going to negate some of Anthony Richardson's scrambling abilities. So, yeah. Then, next up, you go at home versus the Browns, and you lose that one too, okay? The Browns are going to be cooking up, all right? They got Nick Chubb's obviously going to be running the ball on you guys, okay? Deshaun Watson starting to heat up after coming back from his suspended season last year, and you guys lose that one, 27-21. Then you go at home versus the Saints. Derek Carr and Chris Olave are starting to cook, which they have been all season. I don't have them getting off to a slow start necessarily, but they do get the win there, 27-24. And yeah, tough loss. Saints are a good team. Not the greatest of coaching, but it's a close one. Then you go at the Panthers. I have you guys losing that one, 21-28. Look, the Panthers are a good team. They have a nice front seven. Frank Reich coaching them is going to help them out a lot, especially after what they had last year. And then, Bryce Young, I just think he's going to take it personally with every single quarterback that is in this draft class, and I don't think he's going to lose a single game to a quarterback in his draft class. So you guys lose that one. Obviously, Anthony Richardson has been drafted, but a rookie quarterback. All right, so Bryce Young's not losing. Then you go at the Patriots, and you lose that one 10-27. They're currently in the middle of pushing for the playoffs, so they get a win in that one. Okay, they're in a tough division, and they get to go take a break against the Colts. I'm sorry to say it like that, but Anthony Richardson, in his first year, he's just not that experienced. And going up against Bill Belichick's defense, I have you guys putting up 10 points and losing 10-27. Then you get to bye week. Okay, Anthony Richardson gets to take some mental reps and learn from Shane Steichen, and he gets to kind of take a break after a severe losing stretch. You guys come out at home and beat the Buccaneers 17-27. I don't have the Buccaneers being very strong this year, and this is certainly a winnable week as you guys get the dub. Then you go at the Titans. I don't have you guys beating them twice this year. The Titans are currently fighting to win the division, and you guys lose that one at 20-24. I have some of the score lines mixed up here, but it's all right. 20-24, you guys lose that one. It's a close one, but you don't get it done. Then you go at the Bengals. Obviously, the Bengals are a far superior team. Great coaching, great quarterback. I don't care that Joe Burrow's hurt. He's going to be on top of that. You guys lose that one 14-27. Then you go at home versus the Steelers. Kenny Pickett, all right, not the greatest offensive line. Najee Harris, the team's really, really young, but they are fighting for the playoffs. And you guys lose that one 21-17. They just have too good of a defense, and Anthony Richardson, it's going to take him some time. He's still learning. He's still developing. Going up against a tough defense, it's going to be hard with that. You guys only put up 17 points and lose 21-17. Then you go at the Falcons. Definitely a winnable game in this week, but the Falcons are fighting for a playoff spot, and you guys only have like 3 wins right now. So you guys lose 14-20 in this one. It's a close game. Your defense holds up, but Troy Anderson is, going to be able to run with Anthony Richardson on that QB spy. So you guys lose that one. Only put up 14 points. Nice secondary. And, yeah. Then the final 2 weeks where you guys get your final 2 wins. You go versus the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to be absolutely terrible this year. They have an absolutely terrible defense and not very good coaching. Anthony Richardson is going to run and scramble all over them. Shane Steichen currently fighting to keep his job, which I'm sure he will. And you guys get the dub 24-28. Big win right there. Then you go at home versus the Texans, and you guys get another dub right there. Beat C.J. Stroud in the final week of the season. I think D'Amico Ryans gets his job secured, and so at that point he's just playing to get a nice pick in this year's draft, and they lose that one. So you guys get the dub 21-28. Shane Steichen secures his job, and yeah. So let me know what your guys' take is down below. I've had fun talking about this team and learning about this team, just looking at their roster and everything that I think they could do this season. They definitely could be a team that wins up to 9 or 8 games, but I just don't see it. I can't trust them after what happened last year, but I do really like the roster. As long as injuries don't hold them back, they could be a really good team. We'll see how Anthony Richardson goes, but I love the people around him. I love the offense around him, and we'll see what happens. But I do think Shane Steichen secures his job. And you guys finish 5-12, 3-3 in the division, and come in third in the AFC South. And so, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know your guys' take down below. If you guys have enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe so that you guys can see other teams, other news, and other takes on sports topics. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, appreciate you. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys next time.